Hey Soul Tribe fam, this is MzzEmpress back with another intuitive guide. Okay, if you are returning, welcome, welcome. If you are new, welcome. So I hope you guys are blessed. Well, all right. I'm a little excited and nervous at the same time because this is like a big message, a big download that I received from Spirit, and just know that there's no coincidence or accidents why you came upon this video, and so we're just gonna jump right into it. Okay, I'm gonna take my time because there's a lot of information, and from the title, this is a decoded video on Back in One Piece, and it's a Hebrew message. Now, this download builded all the way from yesterday all the way into tonight. I've been getting messages like, and I've just been jotting it down and I've been pulling it together. So we're gonna dive in. I would suggest to even have a notepad and a pen, take some notes, look this information up. What the information I'm going to share in this video, please look it up. You have to do the work. If you check out the last video, Hebrew message decoded, one of the lessons from the Ezra book in the Bible is doing the work. You know, you can't just think somebody gonna just always deliver the message. Sometimes not sometimes, because once the Most High starts revealing to you, then you need to start deciphering. Don't just take anybody and everybody word. And when you start deciphering and seeking yourself, you start to access information. You start to tap into the intelligence in your DNA when you start to seek. So don't just wait on someone to just deliver a message to you. When you get certain information, start to decipher, break it down. It does something to you on a biological level, on a DNA level, okay? So let's just get into it. Okay. So around, let me drink something, I'll throw a little parch. All right, I'm good now. So yesterday, okay, around 12 p.m., I received a spam call, right? So occasionally I do get spam calls, and I normally just like reject them or whatever. And for some reason, I just listened to the voicemail, and it was in like a Chinese language. Like, it was like ching chong ching, chong 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 chong. Like I didn't understand, but I don't know which form, but it was which particular, but it sounded like Chinese. But anywho, so I was like, all right. Anyway, kept going about the day. So I want to say a little after that, for some reason, it just was sitting with me. I was like, you know, it's 212 China. Like, I just, you know, and then shortly after that, Back in One Piece just started. Spirit just started playing it in my head. And I was like, Back in One Piece. And I just started like singing the song in my head, by Aaliyah featuring DMX. So, I decided, I was like, well, you know what, let me go watch the video. I didn't see that song in a minute. That was my song back in the day, you know. So we have Aaliyah and we have DMX, you know, two angels that have transitioned over, which makes this message so powerful. And when I watched the video, I said, wait, hold up. This song is a soundtrack to that movie she was in. What's the name of that movie again? So I'll go search it. And it was Romeo Must Die. And, you know, it's featuring Aaliyah, DMX, and Jet Li. So I'm like, oh shit, this is about divine masculine, divine feminine. Because after I watched the video, you know, and I jammed out to it, you know, but I got messages in the video, and I'm going to break the lyrics down, some of the lyrics down, you know what I mean? And you guys can look up the lyrics too. You know, I'm going to link the video down below in the description. So anyway, let's get into it. So, like I was saying, you know, I knew this was like powerful because I'm like, Aaliyah, DMX, they both transitioned. They both were legendary in their own way while here on earth. You know, they made an impact in a very significant way, you know. So, okay, so once I realized, okay, this is the soundtrack to Romeo Must Die, I'm like, okay, that is Chinese. That linked back to the spam call that I got, right? So, Romeo Must Die, release date, March 22nd, 2000. So that is 2000. That's 222. What year we're in? The 222. So let's keep going. So Romeo Must Die, if you haven't seen it, and if you don't know what it's about, you could look it up, but I'm just going to give a brief what it's about. So 2 Warren families, 1 Chinese, 1 African American, are fighting for control of Oakland waterfront. Ex-cop Romeo, son of Chinese gang leader Chu Sing. Okay, so I was like, whoa, all right. So I'm like, it's definitely a connection there. So this is still yesterday, you know, channeling it through the day. So let's go into the lyrics of Back in One Piece. So Aaliyah, lay your paws, is a verse in here where she says, lay your paws, I got your back if you fall. This is giving me the strength card, the divine feminine and masculine. The strength card, matter of fact, let me see, let me get the strength card. See if I can find it real quick. If it, let me see. Like, it was just amazing, like, how the Most High just have been channeling it and putting this message together for me. Well, for the collective, you know, for me to deliver to the collective, for the divine feminine and masculine. Okay, I'm trying to find it, but the strength card is of the woman. It could be depicted of a woman who, like, basically, you know, holding down the lion, you know. I don't know why I can't find it. Oh, got it. Here we go. So if you see here, she's holding down the lion. Like, come on, it's a lion. Not just anybody could get to the lion. The lion has to be comfortable. So this is the divine feminine and masculine energy here. Okay. Aaliyah and DMX. You know, I'm like, wow, that's powerful. So let's get into the lyrics. Let's keep going on. So DMX verse. 1 second, let me get some drink. Excuse me. All right. So DMX verse. Sleep till 9, out by 10, back by 10, sleep to 9, do it again. So you have 9, 9, 9, which means completion. 10, 10, new beginnings and endings, okay? Now, we're going to show, as I go on, we're going to see where the relevance of the 9, 9 is even further in this message. But let me continue on. I might leave the heart behind, 'cause in the streets I'm fine. When you are chosen, it's in your DNA, okay? Nothing can touch you. Yeah, we go through struggles, we go through battles. Just the chosen ones, we go through a lot. However, we are protected. So let me continue on. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, if it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, fuck it. You'll never know. You got me, I got you. Dog with the dog, ride till we die. If it's on, then it's on. If you reverse dog, that's God. So I'm going to say it again, but instead of dog, I'm going to say God. You got me, I got you. God with the God, ride till we die. If it's on, then it's on. Divine feminine, divine masculine. The times we're coming into, it is going to be on. It is going to be on. But we have the power and the strength from the Most High, and it was just 12:12. That we're going to be protected in these streets for what's about to happen. So let me continue on. There's another verse from DMX. Now, you can look up the song. Matter of fact, like I said, I'm going to post it down below. Make sure you click down below and look at the lyrics. Look at the lyrics and listen to the song. Okay, so here we go. This is DMX verse. You know what a dog needs. So instead of saying dog, we're going to say God. You know what a God needs. Let me see what I got to do. Do what I got to do. Dog for life, God for life. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say God. You know what a God needs. Let me see what I got to do. Do what I got to do. God for life. We are gods. The God that's within us, the manifestation of God. And once God shows you what you gotta do, then you know what you need to do. And then the Leah verse. If you make this one promise to me, you make it back in one piece. You and from that line, you make it back to God in one piece. No matter what goes down, no matter what happens, be detached. Because no, this physical form is just a fragment of who you are. A fragment. So the Most High is saying you will always be whole. You gotta really stick with me. It may not resonate with everybody, but who can see? And when I say see, 1515, third eye. All right, so let me continue on. So, back to the movie Romeo Must Die. I looked at the trailer, a quick little trailer of the movie, and at the end of it is a trailer highlight. And at the end of the trailer highlight, these words appeared. I looked it up on YouTube. It was like a 2-minute video. I'm gonna link that below as well. At the end it said, if hope dies, if love dies, if honor dies, Romeo must die. So if love, hope, and honor dies, Romeo cannot exist. So and who is Romeo? Romeo is the ex-cop son of the Chinese gang leader. He is Jet Li is the main character in the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, check the movie out. It's a good movie. I didn't watch it recently, but I watched a few clips of it. But I've seen that movie before. But Romeo is the representation of the divine masculine and divine feminine. You have to have hope. You have to have love. You have to have honor. Now, what does hope mean? To have belief, desire, to place trust in life's plan. So the Most High needs you to put trust and faith, and regardless of what happens, you'll make it back in one piece. You'll make it back in one piece. And let me just say this. Like, even look at the video. I'm going to post the video with the lyrics, and I'm going to post a video of the actual video with Aaliyah and DMX. And they have scenes in the projects. And let me just say, like, I'm from the city. I lived in the projects for 20 years of my life. I don't live in the projects no more. But just because you may be from the hood, just because you may be from certain places, that does not mean you're not divine. That does not mean you're not chosen. Okay? This is evolution here. Look, 1 second. Wait, I got it. Just because you are a part of something, you don't have to make it your reality. You have your own destiny. So regardless of where you're from, your background, a chosen one is a chosen one. So let's keep on, because it does get deeper. It gets deeper. So today, right? Message is still, message is still coming to me. just getting my notes because I've been taking notes. Okay. So at 9:19, which we go back to that 9:9 and the verse with DMX, right? Out by 9, sleep till 9, and then out by 9, something like that. But yeah, the 9:9, all right. So we have 9:19 p.m. I go to turn on the TV because I'm like, let me look at the video again and let me see if there's any other messages I need from the video, any other messages I need to decode. And I noticed an app. So I have a Roku TV. So I noticed the app on the TV had an app that I never seen before right next to YouTube. And it had clock. So I'm looking like CLOC. So I'm like, what is this? Like, I never downloaded this, right? So I'm like, I'm not tripping. I know, because I don't watch TV. I like literally listen to my sound bar and whatever and go through my day, but I do not watch TV. So occasionally I turn it on. So I'm like, I never downloaded this. Nobody else was here. It's just me and my son. So, okay. Bam, I go to click on it and it says the channel is unavailable. So I'm like, what the hell? The channel's unavailable. So I'm like, oh, this is a message. I'm like, this gotta be a message, yo. Because I'm like, number one, I didn't download this. Number two, I clicked on it and it's saying this channel is not available. So I go to look it up on Google, right? To see what it was about or whatever. And the clock app is basically a digital clock for the TV. So I'm like, all right, but anywho, it said it wasn't available. But when I was looking at the clock app and I was puzzled, I looked at the time and it said 9:19 p.m. So I said, you know what, that's a message. Let me look this up in Hebrew. So I looked it up, right? So, okay, hold on. So peep this. Now this is how I know that this is a double confirmation of this message, because even if you reverse 919, it's still the same message. So the message can't be turned any other way. So whatever the message is, this is a clear, direct message. Because had it been, say, 918, if you flip it, it'll be 819, right? But being that it's 919, if you flip it, it's still 919. So I was like, oh, that's another confirmation. But anyway, let me continue on. So I looked it up in Hebrew. And like I said, look this information up. Take your notes. Because as you start deciphering messages, you start to unlock deeper intelligence in your DNA. Intelligence is DNA. It's already within you. Okay. So when I looked it up, it said fissure, rent, breach, leak. A gap or leak in a building or a ship. So the song Back in One Piece, right? I'm gonna get to the cards in the front. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to that because I just felt that, like, that energy just now. I'm gonna get to the cards, but we're gonna dissect this message how spirit needs this message to be dissected. All right? So let me continue on. So, gap or leak or break. And the song is what? Back in one piece. So I'm like, my head already is like, oh my goodness, right? So let's continue. So Fissure, which is Fissure. So Fissure in the Bible is Lasha, Lasha. The last three letters in my name is SHA, my birth name. Okay, so I'm like, wow, it's very similar to this name. But let me continue. So Lasha, meaning Fissure, a place apparently east of the Dead Sea. Genesis 10:19. There that 19 go, 9:1, 9:19. Right? So here we go. I was like, that's another connection. It was later known as Kalaro. These words, some of the words might be hard to pronounce. That's why I said, like, look this up. Look this up yourself. You know what I mean? So let me continue. Anyway, so let me drink something because I am saying a lot. Let me just, fam, this is just an important message, and I just, you know, sometimes it might sound a little crazy, you know, because I'm channeling and spirit is channeling through me. So, you know what I mean? What's supposed to resonate and it will. But anyway, let me continue on. So the Kalaro is Callirrhoe, which is a archaeological site in Jordan. So Jordan, which is a country in Western Asia. Here we going back to the connection to what? China, Asia. So let me continue on. It's situated at the crossroads of Asia, Africa, and Europe. The Gulf of Aqaba separates Jordan from Egypt. So this is how it started to tie into the Hebrew message for the divine feminine and divine masculine. DMX and Aaliyah, they coming through. They coming through. They coming through. And I just got a notification on my phone. That's a confirmation. So, okay. Bam. So that was that. All right. So at 10:19 is now at 10:19. When I went to look up Kalaro, it was 10:19. So there you go. That's another 19. I see an article right under the Google search because I wanted to look up further information on the Kalaro. I wanted to see what it, dig more into it. So as I'm going to the Google search bar, they have like the little articles, breaking news articles under the Google search bar. I see wig saves New York City woman shot in the head, posted 11 hours ago. So I'm like, wait, hold up. Now, mind you, I'm from New York City, and I'm like, what, a wig? So before I go to look, it caught my eye. I said, let me go look at this article real quick, because that sounds crazy. Like, she got shot in the head and her wig saved her. So anyway, so this happened in Brooklyn and Williamsburg. And Williamsburg is predominantly a Jewish community in Brooklyn, okay? So it was a Orthodox Jewish woman. She was on a corner and a vehicle pulled up on her and they rolled down the window and they shot her in the head. And because of the bead in her wig, it saved her. Like, it didn't penetrate her head, and so she ended up surviving. She ended up surviving. Now, don't that sound like a what? A miracle, right? 333 was just on the clock. What that sound like? A miracle. You can look this up. Look up. A wig saved a woman in Brooklyn, New York from a bullet, and you will see this article. I can't make this stuff up. And what is the name of the song by Aaliyah and DMX? Back in One Piece. That lady made it back in one piece. She got shot in the head, and because of the bead in her wig, she survived. So when I say no matter how crazy, 333 was just on the, I just saw 33 on the clock. No matter how crazy the shit may be, you're a child of God. Miracles, you'll make it back in one piece. All right, so let me continue on. All right. So the Dead Sea, right? So we have, oh, I'm sorry, let me go back. Right, so I end up looking up Kalaho after I done, read the article. And okay, did I write down the meaning of it today? I already told you guys the meaning of it, right? It's an archaeological, I might be saying that wrong site, but it's in Jordan, right? So look that up. Okay, so let me tell you how it's spelled again so you can look it up. I hope you guys got your pen and paper, because listen, we unlocking higher intelligence. We have to do the work. We have to do the work. All right. So it's spelled CALLIRRHOE. All right. So now the Dead Sea. So Fisher, when you look up 919 in Hebrew, you're gonna get Fisher, which is FISSURE. And that's giving me like for sure, like this is for sure. So Lasha, meaning Fisher, is a place apparently east of the Dead Sea. So then I went to look up the Dead Sea. So the Dead Sea is the lowest point on earth, right? The Dead Sea sits right between Israel and Jordan, okay? So it's the lowest point on earth, all right? And then something about the water. Something about the water. Because, look, Romeo Must Die, right? They were fighting over Oakland waterfronts. So something with the ocean, the water, and, the Dead Sea. This is a serious history behind the Dead Sea. So biblical accounts date into the time of Abraham, the first of the Hebrew patriarchs, and the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, the two cities along the lake according to the Hebrew Bible, that were destroyed by fire from heaven because of their wickedness. I'm going to say that again. Two cities along the lake, according to the Hebrew Bible, that were destroyed by fire from heaven because of their wickedness. And what that is giving me from spirit is going to be a gap. Because remember, fissure means a gap, a break. It's going to be a gap between the righteous and the wicked. We are going into the age of Aquarius. Life as we knew it will never be the same. It can't be the same. Age of Aquarius have to do with the extraterrestrials. Listen, this message, listen, ain't gonna be for everybody, but who supposed to know gonna know. All right, so it's gonna be a gap between the righteous and the wicked. So let me see. All right, so let's get into the cards. So the Two of Wands in reverse. He's holding a wand and he has the world in his hand. The Most High needs you to know that you have everything you need within your DNA, your intelligence to make it through whatever this transition is going to be. We going to make it through. But what this is saying also is you need to really focus on your inside and looking within, focusing on within, like really seeing what's important to you, and no longer entertaining shit that serves you. Like we can't keep playing around. Listen. We gotta get real. The fuck you mean? We gotta get real. And I know some might be like, dude, this shit sound crazy, but yo, like, listen, I can't make this up. And the things that I said in this video, you can look up and verify. The numbers are just the confirmations. Then we have miracles and manifestations. If you really go within and stay dedicated and true to yourself, it's really important at this time to be true to yourself. You have to make a decision and no more bullshitting. Because you can manifest what it is you really desire, divine feminine, divine masculine. And it's going to be unheard of. And I just got a notification, confirmation. And then the hate came, the ones that's not chosen. And then we have www.com that's giving me the world. He has the world in his hand. www.com. Unheard of. And this shit that we about to see, it is going to be unheard of. Because we ain't never seen that. I'm not here to scare nobody. We don't need to be scared because love never fails. We'll stay blessed. We'll make it back in one piece, the Most High said. As long as we keep what? Hope, love, and honor. We can never die. We can never die. So, in the last message, stand in your power. And also, May 13th, or the number 47, can be significant. Or 42, and we already know 9 is significant. We got that 9 again right there. So, until next time, fam, be safe, be blessed. We got this. We got this. We got this. Remember, love never fails. It never fails. Love never fails. All right. Love you guys. Peace out.